New series. Let's get it, boys. Guys, what the fuck is up? Me and Chloe are about to head to the gym, and I have a little idea for us to do a video off the cuff. So I'm gonna call this series Off the Cuff, because I'm gonna catch my friends off the cuff and ask them a question if they're down to film the YouTube video. And then, like, it will give you their honest, raw reactions to the topic. And I think this is gonna be really fun, guys, because some of the videos is like planned, right? This video is gonna be off the fucking cuff, bitch. So I'll get back to you when she's here. Y'all probably are like, oh my god, like, have a fucking different guest. But it's like, bitch, I see Chloe every fucking day. So if you don't like it, you don't like it, innit? Yeah, but we'll see what she has to say when she gets here, y'all. Purr! Y'all, guys, it's a bit TMI, innit? But do you use the toilet before you go gym? Because I personally, like, okay, let's dead the accent. I personally, like, if I'm gonna go to the gym, I have to pee first. First of all, POV, you're running on the, no. POV, you're lifting, you're squatting, you're hip thrusting, you're fucking doing any heavy lit weights. You need to pee before you go. Like, I'm going toilet before I work out, before I go gym, innit? So let me know if you go toilet before we go. I personally am. Let me know if it's a yay or a nay for you lot, innit? Bye, guys. All right, y'all. So it's Chloe.
Again.
Like, she's been in 3 out of 5 videos. You fucking know who it is by this point. And if you don't, get educated, bitch. So we're gonna go to the gym at some point. Don't worry. We're gonna just do the off the cuff fucking series. So today's topic is hypersensitivity. This was inspired by a TikTok that I saw that Lizzo stitched. So basically what happened was there was this girl on the fucking internet and she was like, if you try to lose weight, she's skinny, by the way. She's not skinny, but she's just like normal size, average size. If you're overweight and you try to lose weight, you're fat phobic. That's what she said. So what do you think about this?
Wait, what does hypersensitivity mean? Like, I feel like I know, but just
So it's just like, in my opinion, I think this is being hypersensitive.
like when you're like oversensitive to something.
OD.
That's just the definition of it.
That's just the definition.
No, I don't agree with that.
Like, guys, why the fuck? Like, people say so much stuff on the internet now. Like, I feel like on the internet, people are so over aware. Like, and I get it because I'm a snowflake personally. Like, don't use any slurs around me. Don't be disrespectful. Bernie supporter, NDP supporter. Don't fucking come for anybody. Like, don't be rude. But like, I feel like this generation is so oversensitive to the point where it's like, if I'm like, oh my god, Chloe, you look so ugly, as a joke, people will be like, oh my god, you're fucking bullying her. And it's just like, bruh.
Bullying, harassment.
Like, can I live? I just feel like, do you know what I mean?
I agree.
And then I also feel like on the flip side, it's like, if you're not hypersensitive, like, people, it's a bad thing also.
Well, no, there's like, it's called hypersensitive for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should be sensitive, but like, that's just going too far. Like, that's
how I feel too. Like, why?
It's like, how she can't really speak on it because you said she was like,
yeah.
So how would she know?
And Lizzo was like, oh, like, just because you want to lose weight doesn't mean you are trying to escape fatness.
No.
You're just trying to be a healthier version of yourself.
And everyone struggles with body image and like how they perceive themselves and stuff. So if you want to like work on yourself for you, then like go for it.
Okay, so now
because you're fat phobic, like what?
Now I'm gonna ask you like some follow-up questions. So I was listening to this podcast and like they were just like joking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's this guy called Victor Kunda, and like he was doing a bunch of accents, like Australian, British, because he's British, obviously, Nigerian, like fucking Congolese, for example. And then he did an Indian accent. And everyone in the comments was tearing him to shreds. But he was already doing a bunch of accents What do you think about that?
Wait, what's his, like...
He's Nigerian.
He's Nigerian? Well, I think it's, like, okay if he's doing, like, because that's his culture and that's his, like, heritage. Like, that's, like, valid, but I don't think it's... I think it's kind of, like, cultural appropriation to...
But what's the difference between him doing an Australian accent and a Scottish accent versus an Indian accent?
Because, like...
Because none of them are his culture.
True, but I feel like it's because, like, Indians have, like, go through so much backlash and, like, there's so many stereotypes about it, and they receive, like, just so many stereotypes, and
honestly,
it's like, because, like, people when they do that accent, it's like kind of
demeaning,
yeah.
But the context of the situation was like he was literally just doing a bunch of accents. Like, they were like, okay, do Australian, and then he did it, and then they were like, okay, do this, and then he did it, and then he did Indian, and it wasn't even like that, but people were like tearing him to shreds in the comments. I don't know. I think that one's, like, kind of iffy, because I was kind of 50-50.
It's kind of like a gray area, yeah. Because, like, if he had just done that, like, unprovoked, like, that's...
Because most of the time when it comes to racism, like, the fucking intention doesn't matter. But for that one, I feel like the intention behind it, since it was just, like, an accent challenge, it wasn't that deep.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that it was just, like, they were telling him to do that. I thought he just did it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, there was another scenario. I'm, like, so chronically online that I could think of anything off the dome. Like, I could think of literally anything. So there's this girl. She's light skinned. She is fucking 25% Jamaican, 25% Scottish, 25% Indian, and 25%... oh, fuck, I don't remember, but something black is the last 25%. So those two 25% make her half black.
Okay.
And she identified herself as a black woman, and people were coming for her in the comments.
Well, she is black.
Like, y'all are so extra online. Like I don't know, y'all.
Well, she's half black, half white. Like, she can identify as a black woman.
She's not half black, half white. She's, like, a bunch of stuff.
You said she was 50% black.
50% black, 25% Scottish, 25% Indian.
Oh, so she's, like, 70%
POC.
POC.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's 75%.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I've been seeing so much stuff in the comments.
Do you not think she can...
Yes, I agree that
okay,
she can say she's black, like...
Because...
like...
even, like, statistically, she's black. Like, so, I mean...
I don't know,
I
y'all.
think that's valid.
I don't know, y'all. I just think online, like, people need to just settle down a little bit.
What do you think about the girls that are, like, they can be, like, they're half black, half white or whatever, but they're, like...
super light skin?
Yeah, like no, like, they'd pass as, like, a white person.
You know, I think that they can still identify as black, and that's completely fine, but I think that they should be authentic to their black experience. And realistically, you don't try and come and tell someone that looks like me what it's like to be black if you literally present basically white.
Yeah, I agree, because they wouldn't face the same, like...
You don't. Like, the phenotypes aren't phenotyping.
Yeah,
like, I'm so sorry. The genetics might be there, but the phenotypes are not. Go learn bio, guys. What do you think of when someone identifies someone that is diagnosed with dwarfism as a midget instead of a little person, but they're not doing it from a malicious intent?
Just get educated? Like, if they didn't know, like, just...
That's the right answer. That's the right answer. No, I agree with that one. I don't think that one's a case of hypersensitivity. Because I think people also try to weaponize it, and it's like someone will be racist in a TikTok, and then they're like, you guys are such snowflakes. And, like, that shit I do not stand for. Like, why are you trying to come for someone for being aware? Just because you're dumb, you know? Do you think hypersensitivity is, like, a new thing of our generation, or do you think it's always been a thing for different things in other generations? Because everyone says, like, Gen Z is such snowflakes, because we are. I
think it's always been there, but it's definitely amplified because of social media.
Okay, how do you think it existed before Gen Z?
Well, obviously people have been hypersensitive to things before.
Yeah, I think what people were
Just not
hypersensitive
to this extent.
I think what people were hypersensitive before was just like different stuff. Like people would be so pressed if you didn't refer to someone as like sir or madam or something like that, or you didn't say
may I use the washroom,
may I use like stuff like that, or you didn't say like please and thank you, or like people were hypersensitive to whether or not you cuss. But now it's like socially aware stuff. I think like the more that we're learning as a society, the more we're gonna even be more and more and more and more hypersensitive in the next generation, which is kind of scary.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about people being called a crackhead?
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've done it. That's real. And you shouldn't do it. It's wrong. It's wrong. You shouldn't do it. And I am going to reform myself.
Go do 10 Holy Marys.
Yeah, because that's not nice. Like, it's just not nice. Like, people suffering from addiction are really suffering for real. So that's just not nice. But like, if you catch yourself doing it, don't.
It's never too late to like be a better person.
It's never too late to be a better person. That's the thing. Like, whenever I became friends with Chloe, I don't know if this is OD, but like, Chloe used to use the R word, and I would be like, bruh.
Because I didn't realize my parents, it's terrible, and my parents and sister would say it.
Yeah.
And since Anu told me to stop saying it, I haven't said it since. And like, whenever I hear someone else use it, I'm like, don't say that.
Yeah.
So like, no one's perfect.
We're always growing.
Always learning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that's the main thing. Like, guys, this is kind of OD, but like, basically, like, my whole life, people have been saying the N-word around me, right? And it's like, all I ask is that, like, if I tell you, if you have the excuse, which is, I didn't know that it was wrong, it's not really that good of an excuse, but, like, all I ask in the future...
Maybe for, like 10 or something.
Yeah, if you're, like, 10.
If you're, like, still, like, a child, but, like, once you get into, like, grade 8 and up, like...
That's why I said it's OD. It's a really bad example. It is OD because it's a bad example. But, like, genuinely, all you need to do after I tell you, don't be fucking saying that shit around me, or ever, is just not say it. So, it's never too late to change your ways and get more educated. Like, boss up. So, do you think it's better to be hypersensitive or, like, not sensitive at all?
Hyper.
Hyper? I would say hyper as well.
Because if you're not sensitive, then, like, you're probably a psychopath or something. And, like, a murderer. Because that's literally, like, the traits of, like, killers. They don't feel anything. Facts. Or have compassion. So then you're probably, like, literally a serial killer.
This is a gigantic sidebar. What do you think about the next generation of kids that are coming, like, after us, that are, like, so chronically online, like, even more than me, and, like, literally, like, started wearing, like, garage at the age of 6? Like, what do you think about that generation? Because I'm scared for them. I'm genuinely so scared for them.
Each year, like, every, like, generation, like, the younger kids or whatever, they grow up, like, to be a bit more mature than the previous generation. Like, I'm, like, for my age, like, I was more, like, mature and dressed more mature, but and then when my sister was our age or whatever, but, like, at this point, like, there's, like, grade A, it's, like, drinking and, like, doing all this stuff.
Can I interject? But I feel like it is normal for people in high school to drink. Yeah. Like, even the generation before us, like, obviously not my parents, but, like, white people, at least in the Western world, it's normal for high schoolers to drink.
Act like it's crazy to think, like people were drinking at that age, like, at our age in high school. Yeah. But, like, it is the norm. It is the norm. But now it's, like, too young. Like, now it's, like... I know, it feels weird, right? I think it's too young. Like, genuinely, I think it's too young. Like, people are literally getting phones in, what, grade 5, grade 6? I didn't get my phone till grade 9. I didn't get a phone till grade 9 either. Like, people literally are not even being raised by their parents. They're being raised by the internet. And that's genuinely scary to me. But, like, also it's kind of a good thing because I think the next generation of people are going to be so smart. I don't know, though, because... I think they will be smart. If you're just, like, feeding your brain, though, with, like, TikTok. It's not just TikTok, though. Like, they're being exposed to so much information from such an early age. Which is a bad thing and a good thing. Well, it depends on what they're watching, though. True. I guess most kids aren't going to be on the educational side. Because they're not going to be, like, looking at, like, the news. Yeah. Like... I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe there is no potential for the next generation. So I feel like whenever, like, you see, like, babies on TikTok that are, like, screen-free, like, there's that's hypersensitivity, because everyone's like, this is terrible for the child, just let them use the iPad. Like, it's like now they're like getting mad at parents for wanting to disconnect.
Yeah, I think when you're a baby you should not have no screens, like only the TV, that's it.
And like for like a couple hours or something, like
yeah,
that's how I was raised, like you get for like a couple hours a day.
Like kids nowadays when they go and link up, they literally like vape and make TikToks. It's like, bruh. Like, I saw this kid that I used to babysit, and he was literally, they were in the middle of the road, all walking in a pack, vaping, and on their phones in the middle. I almost hit them. They were literally in the middle. They were all on their fucking phones, and they weren't even talking. And it's just like, bruh. And I get it, like, they're grade 9 or whatever, but, like, still.
They're grade 9, though? That's young.
Like, that's young. That's what I'm saying. Like,
maybe a grade, like, 11.
They're just so disconnected.
Okay, but...
I'm kind of scared for the next generation. I know this is so like baby boomer of us, but like genuinely there's no hope. Even though I just said I thought they were gonna be smart, but like,
you sound like our parents.
I was trying to be nice, but I feel like there literally is no hope, because another thing,
and he was like, they're gonna be the smartest kids ever. There's no hope.
Okay, but when it comes to like being addicted to your phone, like there's no fucking hope. Like, bruh. They're gonna pop
That's what
out.
I mean, like,
they're gonna pop out of the
and, like,
womb
they did, like,
doing a TikTok.
That like you literally like get like your mental illness will just increase.
Yeah, and their attention span is gonna be in the gutter.
And like you like have brain fog and everything. Like,
yeah.
Even for me, like since COVID, like
bro,
I honestly feel so much less smart.
Yeah, our attention span
than I did before. Like, yeah. It's
bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, bro.
And like I barely use my phone anymore.
I just think it's scary because like they genuinely mature at such a fast rate. And, like, they have no, like, innocence, I feel like. It's kind of sad. Like, I feel like from the time that they hit middle school, it's just, like, they're basically teenagers already.
There's, like, nothing wrong with that. Like,
there is, though.
No, but, like, it is still, like, their, like, body, their choice. Like,
no, it's not about the dressing. It's just about, like, the mindset and stuff that they know. Do you know what I mean?
But
like,
it's also, like, not their fault because...
No, I'm not saying it's their... I'm not even saying it's their fault. I just think it's sad, like... They don't even get to, like, have an awkward phase or a goof or an emo phase. They don't have any phases. It's just baby to adult. Like, bruh. Or not adult, but baby to teenager and then to adult. It's like, you need to go through, like, where you're just starting to pick up a training bra era. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I literally didn't start wearing, like...
A bra.
Until,
I was
grade,
such a late bloomer.
10, same.
Okay, maybe not grade 10.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. Maybe not grade 10, y'all, but maybe like grade 8, grade 9.
Maybe grade 9.
Yeah.
It was like grade 9.
Yeah, because like people would probably have flamed you if you didn't wear a bra at grade 10.
Yeah, I did.
I let it that out.
My time perception is so bad. Like,
yeah.
I can't remember anything.
That's fair enough. It's probably because of our phones.
Last summer. My mom was like telling me these things that happened, and I was like, was I there? And she was like, yeah. I'm like,
no, pray for the children, for real. Pray for the children.
Did you pray today?
Did you pray today?
Did you pray today?
I could break it down on some gangster shit. Because, like, I feel like, okay,
we're going to church on Sunday.
Period, bitch. Our generation was also raised by the internet, but, like, we started off slow. Like, we started off on Kick.
I remember, like,
and then, like, YouTube.
Like, Google search or, like, Safari or whatever didn't even come until, like, grade 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It was, like, I remember, like, when it first came out, and there was, like only, like, there wasn't as much information. And then it didn't really, like, become, like, an actual thing, like, where it actually could tell you stuff until, like, grade, like, 5. I feel like 5 or 6.
No, definitely earlier than that, because I remember doing typing classes on Google.
Like, using, like, the internet, though, to find information?
No, but I remember doing typing classes.
I'm not talking about typing.
If you guys know, www.dancemattyping BBC Kids UK.
I'm talking about, like the Google search engine itself.
Yes, we would search it on Google, BBC, Dance Mat Typing.
Yeah, but they didn't have, like, as much of the information as they do now.
Probably not.
Like, it was, like, only,
but it was definitely before, I think it was definitely before grade 5, because I remember that.
Maybe grade 4 then.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, Bing has, like, chat GPT or, like, AI built into it now, so
that's cool.
It'll say, like, more up to date and current, and then it'll search, like, AI and all the articles, like,
that's
for you.
That's good.
Yeah.
I respect Bing.
Yeah.
Big ups, Bing.
They're definitely gonna be, like, making money, so.
Per.
Use that for your schooling if you need it.
What do you guys think about AI?
I love it.
I'm scared of AI,
I'm scared of it, but I don't even care because I need it. Like,
no.
For my degree.
Let's keep it real. We are all going to share this degree with ChatGPT. And Quizlet. Yeah. And Chegg. Yeah.
Personally, not Chegg for me. I don't have that money.
Maybe not Chegg because I don't want McMaster to see this, but and fucking study.q. We are all sharing this degree together. Course Hero, bitch. We're sharing this fucking degree, bitch. No, but I'm genuinely scared of AI because, like, in 10 years, there's going to be no jobs. Like, there's going to be AI doctors, AI McDonald's, AI everything. Like, bro, like, the shoppers that I work at, we don't have a single till. We just have the customer service area for, like, checking out, like, the really expensive stuff, like headphones and stuff. But other than that, we don't have a single till.
Is it just self-checkout?
Self-checkout, guys.
I'm not talking about that.
But, like, still, like, that's AI, y'all.
It's not AI.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
But that's on an automated, like, voice or whatever. It's
yeah, but AI is just literally just any computer working for you, doing a job.
For them in Windsor.
We have a robot in our shoppers, too.
Does it fill prescriptions?
Yeah.
Oh. So that's where we get all our prescriptions from. When, like, people order online, it's filled over there. And then
yeah, Central Fill. Yeah. And yeah, we have a robot in our shoppers too. I wish it did all the prescriptions. I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't, because that's my favorite job.
Filling the prescriptions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's probably like part of the best job, but it's just we have a lot of prescriptions, so I wish it did more than it does. It only does like 30 pills, 30 like drugs. I wish it did more. Maybe like 50. Anyways, pray against AI because we will all be jobless in 10 years. And I feel like it's gonna come sooner than we think. Do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those conspiracy theory people, but like, y'all better be worried about AI.
I don't want to think about that.
Like, when AI hits, it's the end of the world, but I'm not one of those. Ooh, the cops are here, y'all. They heard us talking about AI.
We're like, we're going to post on YouTube. We're listening.
No, like, I'm actually not one of those conspiracy people, but like.
Continues to go on.
I'm scared about AI, but that's probably enough sidebars for the video. I'm gonna take me like 2 hours to edit this.
I'm scared of AI, but also I'm not gonna.
I'm here for AI to an extent, but don't be taking my jobs.
It's too stressful.
But like, honestly, okay, but there's also a flip side. Sorry, last sidebar before we end the video. There's also like a flip side, like a good part where it's like, let's say AI takes all of our jobs. What are we gonna do? Go on walks. Go to the beach.
So they'd have to, like, they can't just let us all starve and die.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if AI takes all of our jobs, we can just function normally. And be like
equals
and just vibe. So honestly,
I mean, with like
but the thing is, we're not gonna go that way. We're not even gonna go that way. I already know.
Something has to happen because with all the prices increasing and everything inflating, like it's gonna have to stop somewhere. Like it can't just keep going up and up and up because.
True. But it will.
We can't live like this.
It literally will because they literally raise.
No, it's gonna drop again. Every time it goes up like this, it's. Throughout history, it goes up.
True.
It crashes.
But
goes
like,
up, crashes. It crashed last in COVID.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's dumb. Unless we have another COVID, I don't see it crashing because I just feel like it's dumb. Like they literally raise the cost of living and then they raise minimum wage a little bit so that people stop complaining, and then it goes up and up and then it keeps going up, and it's just like, bruh, can we just chill? Like we bought like 3 things from Dollarama and it was $10.
Yeah,
I thought it was Dollarama.
2 things of tape and a small bottle of sunscreen.
I thought it was Dollarama. And they're taking all my dollars.
I remember as a kid, I used to go to Dollarama and it was like 50 cents, 75
literally
cents.
Like you could get like a whole
$1.50 was
the most.
That was like the high end stuff.
Anyways, guys, that's enough. We have to go to the gym now for real.
Thank you for having me. Love you all.
It's not even thank you for having me at this point. Like, it's our channel at this point.
Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to our channel. See you.
Let me know some topics for the next episode of Off the Cuff, guys. Please actually comment. Like, no one actually comments on my fucking videos. Like, please fucking comment. Like, I comment.
Why aren't you commenting?
Don't just comment. I'm not even begging for comments for engagement. I'm begging for comments for ideas because I don't have that many. Period. Anyways, bye, y'all. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. You already know. Do you want to be followed?
anu.alade.
And anu.alade on TikTok. I said TikTok. TikTok.
Wait, is it different on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. It's my full name. anu.alade.
Oh.
Do you want to be followed on TikTok now since you're public?
My user is like user 807,000 or something.
I can link it.
Nah.
Okay. Guys, if you find Chloe's TikTok, you find it.
If you find it, you find it.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Go look for it, guys. It'll be hard. Anyways, bye, guys.